up and coming, 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 up and coming. I'm that new chick, don't you wanna hate? She's up coming, and coming, up 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 and coming. They try to come for me, but I never take the bait. Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession, Joan Confession. Take a few lessons on being you and staying true. Oh, that's all to it. Alright. Now grab your seat and enjoy this treat. Oh.
Well, tonight I just thought that I'd do something that just say, look at her.
Joan is in the building. Love it or just hate. Either way, I'm still great. What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is really going on? Listen, guys. Yes, I was gonna wait until this video, but I'm just so busy with work, you guys. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm working 11 hours tomorrow, so and I only got one day off this week, and I'm not complaining. Yes, give me more. Keep me busy. Keep the queen busy. But you know, so I don't want y'all to think I'm neglecting y'all and that I got my new job and everything. You know, I can still, you know, find balance and make time to pop in, you know, and converse with all my viewers and all the people that love me, all my JLs. How you doing, JLs? And you know, for the people who don't want to be labeled as a JL, hello to y'all also. But anyway, okay, listen. Tucked or untucked? Why so serious? I just know that I'm like, I was going up in the kitchen like, I don't know, I'm just in a good mood. Like, I had a great day at work today. I'm like practically always in a good mood. So don't mind me if I appear to be smiling too much. Hey, I just feel great. I feel so good. But anyway, okay, well, y'all, some may gag, some may not gag, but I know a lot of y'all gonna be geeking when I tell y'all this. Well, you know, I'm not really a fan of tucking, you know, so I can't believe I'm telling y'all this. Oh my goodness. So I will go to work a lot of times. Well, not including today. And well, you know, I will go to work untucked. But the thing is, you know, when you wear black, it's kind of like, you know, black kind of like camouflage a lot of things. So I feel like if you camouflaging my print, but I started noticing, like, I would tuck the lazy way, basically. I would put my balls up in my stomach and I would flip it back, and then I would, you know, close my legs with these thick thighs and, you know, hoping they will hold it in place for the whole day, which is so silly to think. But, you know, probably hold it in there for like maybe a minute. Then once I start walking, whoop, they drop back down. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then like when I would look down, I could kind of like, you know, see my brain, but kind of not see my brain, but kind of see. And I'm like, who gonna be looking at my crouch like that? Like, you gotta really be like keyed, like zoomed in my crouch to actually notice it. But when I be at work, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. But, you know, look, I used to tuck, okay? Yo, listen, let me tell y'all know I'm not one of them transsexuals that pattern themselves 100% after a female. You know, I don't pattern myself 100% after nobody. I pattern myself after me. You know, of course, you know, I identify as female. I consider myself a female. But at the end of the day, I still have this special piece of equipment in between my legs. And at the end of the day, it's what makes me special and unique. So, you know, why hide it? When a lot of these guys, that'll be the first thing they ask you about, you know, most of the time. Or, like, first thing they mind go to. So anyway, you know, I admit, I have a habit. I have a habit of not tucking because, you know, like I said, well, the main reason why I, you know, decided to stop tucking as much because I got tired of telling people my tea. So I feel as though if you see me walking down the street and you see that thing swinging freely between my legs, regardless how fishy I look, regardless how fat my butt is, regardless how, you know, curvy my body is, you want to see this special tool between my legs. So, you know, your questions, I'm answering your questions as I'm stepping upon the premises, because you see it. So when I open up my voice and talk, you know, because, you know, granted, I don't have the fishiest voice. So when I open up my voice and talk, being though my voice isn't, you know, as feminine as a female, you know, you won't have that question in your head. Or if that question do go in your head, well, is she one of those? You can see between my legs and your answer your question will be answered. So that's, you know, that's basically why I, you know, to be honest with you, that's basically the main reason why I stopped tucking, because I got tired of telling people my tea, and, you know, I don't want people to think that I'm trying to fool them. You know, I'm not trying to fool anybody. I'm just here being me. But, you know, I'm gonna get into the whole, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm just gonna get into it. Let me just finish talking or whatever. So anyway, I would be at work or whatever, and like I said, I wouldn't be tucked. And I would notice a lot of my, you know, co-workers, a lot of their eyes will go to my crouch. Like, when I was at the register, not today, but this was like maybe last week. And, you know, one of my coworkers or whatever, something had dropped or whatever, and, you know, I moved aside so she could pick it up. And I noticed when she picked it up, I noticed her eyes kind of like went to my crouch. And then she went out, I'm like, then, like, I would notice a lot of the other coworkers, like, they would all look at my crouch. So it started making me self-conscious about it a little bit. I'm like, oh my God, do they see my print? So, you know, so I would catch myself doing, like, you know, doing one of these. Like, if I'm standing in front of the, like, well, I don't know if my camera reach all, but, like, you know, if there's nothing in front of me, I'll catch myself doing one of these, like, you know, like, kind of, like, covering it a little bit, because I know I'm not tucked. You know, I would, like, kind of, like, cross, you know, put my hands in front of it, you know, kind of, like, cover the print a little bit. Because, like I said, the main reason why I did it is, you know, because I don't want to fool nobody. Then another one of the reasons is why, because it's so freaking uncomfortable. You know, it becomes well, it depends on how you do it, you know. Because now I can adjust my gaff to make it more comfortable, but, you know, I admit I'll be being lazy a lot of the time. Like, look, I don't feel like doing all that. Let this thing hang freely, let it breathe, get all the fresh air it deserves, and so be it. But, you know, so I would. But anyway, like I said, a lot of my coworkers, their eyes will go to my crouch. And, you know, it started making me think in my head, oh my God, do they see my print? Do they see my print? So, like I said, I would, like, be walking around, you know, like this with my hands in front of me a lot of the time. So, you know, to cover it. And then what made me actually start talking was yesterday. Well, what happened yesterday? Because, you know, I was, the lady that hired me, you know, she was talking to me, you know, we was in the office or whatever, and she was talking to me, and she, and you know, I pay attention to context clues, you know, I mean, this could not be the case, or maybe it can be the case, I don't know, but she made a statement, and she was like, yeah, Joan, she said, so, what did she say? Basically, she was like, are you female 100% of the time? She was like, because if you're not, you know, you could come to work however you choose. I was like, no, this is me. She's like, oh, okay. She was like, well, don't even worry about it. I'm not even going to finish the sentence. She's like, don't even, she was like, okay, fine, I'm not even going to finish this. She was like, you know, because at the end of the day, it says female on my ID. So, you know, I kind of thought about that. You know, when I left work yesterday, I kind of thought about that. I'm like, why would she ask me, am I female 100% of the time? And then I was like, you know, your brain start going 100 miles per hour. You just start thinking back and you start, you know, analyzing everything. I'm like, well, is it because my titties not big? Is it because I got little titties? I'm like, does she think I'm a drag queen or something? And I was like, ooh, Exhibit A. The light bulb went off. I was like, I have been walking around with my dick slinging freely. So maybe, you know, and, you know, I was actually talking to my brother over today about it, whatever he was saying. Yeah, like if you don't take your transition serious, how you want to expect anybody else to take it serious? And I'm like, you know, he has a point. You know, if I want everybody to, you know, address me as female as I identify, well, how can I expect them to take it serious when I say I identify as female when I got a dick slinging in front of their face? But my whole, you know, thought process behind the whole situation, regardless of what's in your face, if I'm telling you this is what I identify as, then believe me. But you know, the world, unfortunately, we living in a world that don't work like that. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I need to start tucking. So today, I came in, I had this thing snatched. I had that cap snatched back. I had a snatch back for the guys. So yeah, I said, okay, so I'm gonna just start tucking from there on. So, you know, I don't want them to think, you know, because, oh, this should be another thing. She was like, because I have friends, or, you know, she said, I got friends that's drag queens or whatever. She was like, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So, you know, I was just thinking, I'm like, oh my God, so I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, it makes sense. It makes sense, basically. Like, how can I expect them to, you know, think my transition is very important to me when I'm walking around with my dick slinging all over the place. So I kind of get it. But like I said, I feel like, you know, that is what makes it special. And, you know, why hide? But, you know, the fact that you can look so beautiful and just so womanly, and then, bam, there it is. That's, you know, why hide it? But, you know, in today's life, you gotta be a little more conscious on things like that. And, you know, y'all know me, I'm the type of person that don't care. I don't pattern myself behind nobody. You know, I'm just me. I'll march to the beat of my own drum. So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm like, okay, let me start tucking more, so, you know, it'll be no more, so it won't be no confusions. You know, but I'm glad she's just so open. Oh, my boss, she is just a freaking, she's an angel. She's God gifts to this planet. I love her so much. Like, if everybody was just so open-minded and just so friendly and loving as she was, it would be great. But, yeah, so, you know, I don't know about y'all, but I'm untucked. Ain't no tucking going on. There wasn't too much tucking going on over here. Only time I really tuck is, you know, if I'm like got like a tight fitted dress or something, and if I really want to sell the illusion to full capacity, then I'm like, okay, let me snatch this cat back. So that's gonna be my new word for tucking. Snatch that cat back. Snatch that cat. And I'm not saying cat. Cat. C-A-T. Snatch that cat back. So yeah, I had to snatch that cat back. Cause I'm like, I don't want them to think this is like, you know, this is a game, this is a joke to me. Cause I really take my transition serious, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not your typical transsexual. You know, you see, my voice is not always, oh my God, I mean, yeah, my voice is not always fishy. I probably even say I'm fishy then. But I don't, cause that's draining walking around trying to seem all extra cunt. Like, no, I'm gonna give you me. This is me. You know, sometimes I have my moment where I be feeling my pussy and I might come off a little more like, Yeah, what's up, baby? No, it depends on my mood and how I'm feeling at the time, and that's when I'm doing it unconsciously. But, if you're doing it consciously, then it's going to be like, no, who want to walk around disguising their voice the whole time? No, this is me. I'm giving you me. This is my authentic self. You feel me? So, yeah, I don't really talk. But I'm starting to talk now. Ever since yesterday when she, had said that little to me, I was like, maybe they've been clocking this. Maybe they've been clocking what I've been trying to hide, I guess. Well, I wasn't really trying to hide it because, look, my baby needs to breathe. I wasn't trying to suffocate my baby. She needs to breathe. She needs some oxygen. But okay, it's fine. I'll tuck it for the 8 hours. Well, I'm being to work for 11 hours tomorrow, so I'll tuck it. But once I clock out, I'm going in that bathroom and I'm unsnatching that cat. I'm letting the cat loose. I'm letting the cat out the bag. So yeah, that was just a little situation. I just wanted to talk about, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like I said, I'm not your typical transsexual, so hey, this is me, but okay, I'm in the workplace. I'm sure they don't want to see my dick slinging all over the place. So I gotta be more conscious about it. So yeah, y'all. I know, gag. I don't be talking. I really don't be talking, and that don't mean, I still don't identify as female, but that just means I'm a female with a special tool. You feel me? But hey, c'est la vie. Meaning that's life. But alright, you guys. I didn't really have no point to making this video. I just wanted to let y'all know that I really don't be talking. Like maybe, I talk like maybe 60% of the time. But now it's going to be, I'm going to be going to work tough every day now. Okay, because like I told you, I was self-conscious and I felt like their eyes was going to my crotch a little too frequently. So, now, I gotta keep that cat snatched back. All right. I love you all. And always remember, if the hate ain't stopping, then you're popping. Love y'all. For years, though, it's been so long, you guys, since I had a little confessional, but that's basically all I wanted to talk about. Anything else I want to say before I conclude this video? No point. Well, the only point that I want to make is I'm going to be talking from now on when I go to work. Okay, because I wasn't talking. I wasn't going to work talking. I thought I was getting away with it, but you know what? Yesterday, I actually didn't have no panties on. Usually when I have my panties on, it kind of keeps it in place a little more. It still be having a little, it'll still be, a little bows, but it don't be too much. But yesterday, I was kind of rushing, and I didn't put no panties on, but I had my long johns on under my work pants. Child, it was a big difference because I could just see it. I was like, oh my God, no. But, I didn't want to come back in the house and get no panties because I didn't want it to cause me to miss my bus and make me be late. So I'm like, oh my God. So the whole, every time I turned around, I kept going like this all day at work, trying to tuck and stuff. But it was like, oh my goodness. So that's probably why she had a thought like, oh, so she must be switching back and forth for stuff. No, sweetie, I'm on hormones. I am a transsexual. I'm going through the process. I'm just not your typical girl, But I get it. If you don't take your transition serious, you can expect others to take it serious. So I'm taking it a little more serious now. I mean, I always have been taking it serious, but I'm being a little more conscious on the decisions that I make regarding when it comes to how I present myself to society. Yeah. But you know, if now, when I'm home and I'm going to the corner store, oh, she gonna be hanging freely. Like, if I'm home and I'm stepping out to go to the store or whatever, 9 times out of 10, you gonna be seeing that baby swinging freely. Alright. But if I'm at work, yeah, that cat will be snatched back. Alright, love y'all. And enjoy the rest of y'all week. Yes. Mwah. Yes. Oh, one more thing. For those of you who don't know, I have an Instagram now. Yes, I have an Instagram now. So, and I'm on there, you know, I'm on there more often. I'm on there more than any social network now. You know, I love it. It's so much fun. You know, it's hilarious. I love being on Instagram or whatever. And that's like, for those of you who really like to keep updated with me and, you know, want to stay in my back pocket, you can follow me on Instagram. You know, I post videos on there pretty much every day. Or when I feel like, well, for those of you who like videos, like watching me and stuff, if y'all see my YouTubers haven't been active for like a few days or whatever, 9 times out of 10 my Instagram is being very active. So you could follow me on Instagram, you know, and keep updated with me. You know, I've got more videos on there than pictures anyway. But you know, I'm starting to get into the little whole picture thing a lot more. You know, but yeah. So yeah, my Instagram name is Joan Images. You know, Joan Images. So if you want to keep updated with me, and if I'm not uploading videos fast enough for you, come follow me on Instagram and check out your goddess. Yes. So yeah, I just wanted to let those of you know I haven't all the way neglected y'all. So, you know, you can follow me on Instagram and see what kind of videos I posted that day or what kind of pictures I posted or what's going on with me. All right? Love y'all. Mwah. All right. Yes. Yeah, I'm on there for the most part when I'm not feeling lazy or when I have time. Sometimes I just be so busy, and then when I go on break, I just be wanting to eat and then, you know, get back to work. But sometimes I'll pop and do a little video going in the escalator or in the food court or wherever I may be at on my break. I'll do a little video just to keep my JLs fed, you know? All right, y'all. All right.